Okay, so here we are back home in Nashville, and I was sure to order at least a box of this, and somehow they delivered 2 boxes of HelloFresh. These are just great because when you get home from your vacation, you don't want to go grocery shopping, and this is the perfect idea. It's 3 meals. It's supposed to be 3, so now it's 6. I'm just gonna have a meal for each day, and then we don't have to go grocery shopping until the weekend. So it's just an easy way to have dinner and possibly now lunch for the next few days. So let's see what we got here. So in the first box, looks like we have a pasta parmesan, another meal, pork and poblano tacos with kiwi salsa and lime crema, and we have a sriracha cha-cha chicken. So those are the 3 meals in this box, and they pretty much package it very well. It looks like they've got some insulation in here, a couple ice packs, and then it comes with each one of these bags has all the ingredients that you need to make each meal. Now let's see if it's the same exact thing, because apparently I think they made a mistake and sent 2 boxes instead of 1, and yeah. So it does look like they sent the same thing, because this one has the same in it as well. I'm not complaining, it's double the meals. This one's the same thing, pasta parmesan. Actually, this is different. Roasted pork tenderloin, the pork poblano tacos. So these are really cool because they give you your recipe, and everything is, you know, they've got pictures to show you how to prepare everything, and then they show you the ingredients and what's included. So like I said, I'll have lunches for one day and dinner. So after you've removed all the bags, underneath, sitting on another ice pack, is of course your meat. So it stays very cold. It's almost frozen, which is great. So here's the pork, ground pork. Okay, same thing with this box. You get your ground pork. And here we got boneless, skinless chicken breast. Got all your nutrition information listed on it. So here are all the meals. So this is enough for 2 people for dinner, and that's for each bag. Okay, so here's everything that is included in the meal for 2. You get 2 things of sour cream, your Mexican spice blend, you get 6 flour tortillas, your poblano, I guess that's how you pronounce it, poblano, pepper, 1 onion, tomato paste, I believe this is chicken stock concentrate for the meat. You get your ground pork, and the salsa that is included as a side dish or for your tacos. It's the kiwi, the tomato, and the lime, and then of course cilantro, my favorite. So this is everything that's included in this one meal. Alright, so for the poblano peppers, it says core seed and finely chopped. So I'm going to use this pulse power blender to get this thing. So I've rinsed all the produce and set those aside, and I started to take the onions and cut those into slices. We're going to grill those along with some of the pepper, and I chopped up some onion and some tomato, kiwi, and some lime wedges, and then we're going to add the cilantro to the salsa mix. After all that, we're going to make the salsa and the crema. We're going to mix together the tomato, the kiwis, mince the onion, and half the cilantro, and then we're going to squeeze the lime into a medium bowl, and we'll just season it with salt and pepper. Okay, the next step, I'm going to take the tomatoes, the kiwi, and some of the onion and put those in a separate bowl. After that, I just go ahead and break up some cilantro, and I add that in and squeeze a little bit of lime and just mix that up. So in another bowl, I'm going to stir together the sour cream and squeeze 2 limes into it, and then I'll season it with salt and pepper. And go ahead and set your stovetop to a medium-high heat. Drizzle some olive oil in a large pan. Add your onions, your peppers, and your Mexican spice blend. After that, you want to toss this occasionally until it's softened and lightly charred, and that usually takes about 3 to 4 minutes. Add add your pork, another drizzle of oil, and the remaining Mexican spice to the pan, breaking up the meat into pieces. I would cook the pork until it's browned at the edges and no longer pink inside. So that should take you about 4 to 5 minutes. Stir in the stock concentrate, 2 tablespoons of water, and a tablespoon of the tomato paste. You're gonna wrap your tortillas with a damp paper towel, and you wanna microwave those on high until they're warm. I would say about 15 to 30 seconds. Then you wanna go ahead and just start adding your meat, and then you want to spoon the salsa over the top. Just throw a dollop of crema and sprinkle it with some cilantro. And you go ahead and just serve it with a lime wedge on the side. So that's it. It's pretty simple, huh?
I'm ready to go tear these up now.
So that was the first night's meal. So here's the second night.
And go on out.
Oops! Oh no!
Here is our other vacuum cleaner. This one here likes to vacuum the floor too. So whatever D-Bot doesn't get, this one does. Okay, so tonight we are doing another HelloFresh meal, and we are making the roasted pork tenderloin with lemony potatoes and zucchini. So it includes the pork tenderloin, got a lemon, got the red onion, a zucchini, some cilantro, demi-glaze, and then you've got about 6 potatoes. Okay, the next step, you're going to wash all your produce, and then I'm going to take my potatoes and I'm going to cut them into 1/2 inch cubes, and then just take them and put them on a baking sheet. I'm using a piece of foil because I don't want to dirty up my baking pan. And you're just basically going to take some olive oil, some salt and pepper, and season your potatoes. Okay, so we're going to turn it to bake, and we're going to set it for 450 degrees. Go ahead and let that preheat. I always check and make sure there's nothing in the oven. And next step, we're going to go ahead and cut these up and throw them on our baking sheet. So here I have prepped zucchini, the lemon, the onions, garlic, and cilantro. And the next step, what we're going to do is take the zucchini and the onions, and we're going to place those on another baking sheet. I'm going to put those in there, and then what we want to do is take the onions and the zucchini, and we're going to drizzle some more olive oil and a pinch of salt and pepper and season those and set those aside.
Here we want to take our pan and drizzle some olive oil over a medium-high heat, and then season our pork all over with salt and pepper.
All right, so we are going to sear our pork for about a total of 10 minutes. So I just kind of rotate it on both sides, and I like it a little bit browned. So then we're going to take this out, and we're going to add it to the vegetables.
I will warn you, this stuff does make a mess.
We're going to place this in the oven and let this bake for a little bit, and then if the vegetables finish before the meat, we'll pull those off and let the meat continue to cook.
So we're going to take the same pan that we cooked the pork in. We're going to add a tablespoon of butter and garlic.
And then we're going to add the demi-glaze and a 1/2 cup of water to it.
So now that everything's done, you want to divide your potatoes, your onions, zucchini between the 2 plates. I would slice my pork and squeeze some lemon all over everything, and then just drizzle your demi-glaze right over the pork. This is another delicious meal by HelloFresh. Hey, if you guys are interested in trying out HelloFresh, I have a code that you can use to get $40 off your first delivery. So I'll list that in the description below. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you in the next one.